I'm back with another Front Row Talk podcast, a podcast with expensive opinions. Before I start, make sure you subscribe, you like, you comment, and you share this video. Check the descriptions down below where I have my link for my Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. Check last episode 167, where I gave my predictions for the MLB World Series that's currently still going on. I talked about the NBA being back, and I gave my Week 8 NFL predictions. As you can see by the title, I'm going to talk about Week 9, give my predictions on that, and let's get straight into it. It is currently Wednesday, September 20, October 29th. Um, Tomorrow we have the first game of the week, which would be the Ravens against the Dolphins. Week 9 out of 18. I'm super duper excited for tomorrow's game. Of course, my favorite team is playing, but also my favorite player is coming back. Lamar Jackson is back from that hamstring injury that he had. I think he missed about 3-4 weeks, if I'm not mistaken. But he'll be back, and he'll go out there. It'll be in Miami, though. We'll be away. But I'm excited. I'm more excited at the fact that the Ravens picked up a win last week against the Bears. We did that. I think that was key. We needed to. Had we lost that game, our season would have probably been over. And I know there's a lot of weeks left, but that one game could definitely make a difference. But I have the Ravens beating the Dolphins. I think Lamar's gonna have a good game. I think the defense is gonna, go off what they did this past Sunday against the Bears. The Miami O-line is not so good, so I'm expecting for us to put some pressure on Tua, and I just think Lamar would. There's no other quarterback that's gonna find. Huntley's not gonna find the guys how Lamar is. Neither is Cooper Rush, which is of course why they're backup quarterbacks. But when Lamar's out there, we play how we're supposed to in a sense. The plays run better. Coverages are different. So I think that the Ravens beat the Dolphins. And now I especially definitely think that since Lamar's coming back, that'll make us 3-5. Still not a positive record, but, heading there. 49ers and Giants. I got the 49ers. Giants lost their wide receiver, I think like week 1 or 2, their main target. And then this past week, lost Cam Scatterable, which is a crazy injury. I hope he recovers fast, but that was bad. I think 49ers beat the Giants since 49ers are a bit more complete, even though they have guys injured. But it's gonna be a bit more. It's gonna be a little bit more tough for the Giants to get it done, especially now that they're missing their running back who was having a great year. Titans Chargers. Chargers gonna beat the Titans. I have no doubt in that. Vikings Lions. I got the Lions beating the Vikings. Vikings are still kind of lacking in that quarterback position, even though they're 3-4. But Lions are more complete, have better offense, and I think Lions will be home as well. Falcons Patriots is supposed to be a good game, but the Falcons been doing bad since they beat the Bills. I think they picked up 2 straight L's. If I'm not mistaken, they lost to the Dolphins and they lost to the 49ers. I had them beating both those teams, thinking that, just because of how great they played against the Bills and how they were clicking, I think I might have the Patriots winning and the Falcons losing this week. Because when I had went for them and, I fell for the Cinderella run that they had, they definitely came up short. What's surprising to me, the most surprising team to me this whole season has been the Colts as of yet. They're literally 7-1. They literally only lost 1 game. They faced the Steelers, and I do think they'll beat the Steelers. I'm not going to lie to you. Making them 8-1. Crazy record. They're clicking. Danny Dimes is going from the Giants to the Colts, and he's thriving. Saquon went from the Giants to the to the Eagles. He won the Super Bowl. Had a crazy rushing year last year. So I mean, the problem might be in the Giants. Nah, let me not volley like that. But I mean, these are guys that were once blamed under the Giants, left to another team, and are now in better position. So I mean, you just gotta say it for what it is. I do have the Colts beating the Steelers. We have Broncos Texans. Broncos are 6-2. Texans are 3-4. I think I might go with the Broncos just because of their defense. Defense is really really good. I think they'll put pressure to CJ and probably contain him. They might even get an interception on him. Who knows? But I don't see the Texans offense beating this Broncos defense. Bengals Bears. This is tough because it's like Chase could go off, Higgins could go off, but then it's just like they're lacking in quarterback position since Burrow's out. I'm gonna have to go with probably. I think I'm gonna go with the Bengals beating the Bears and picking up their fourth win, but wouldn't be surprised if they lost. Packers Panthers. Packers is winning that. Rams Saints. I got the Rams. I don't know. Let me see. Yeah. I don't know why they're still 1-7, but I mean, I guess the record speaks for itself. I had to look at that twice. Literally, the Colts are 7-1, and the Saints are 1-7. That's crazy. But yeah, I got the Rams. The Saints are bottom of the bottom this year. Jags Raiders. I would go with the Jaguars. I hope that they win and beat the Raiders. Chiefs Bills. It's a must watch game. When Josh Allen and Mahomes face off, it's always kind of a classic. Chiefs are 5-3. They recently just beat the Commanders, and then Bills are 5-2. So one of these two teams are picking up their sixth win this season. This is definitely one of the must-watch games, or probably, as of yet, the only must-watch game. Cause, yeah, I mean, I don't see any other game that really catches my eye. Commanders Seahawks. Seahawks definitely have a good chance to win. The way I seen Commanders click though offensively against the Chiefs, I think that if they do that against the Seahawks, they definitely have a good chance. But I think I might have to go with the Seahawks beating the Commanders. And last but not least, we got Cowboys Cardinals. Cowboys are gonna beat the Cardinals. Every time I see the Cowboys record and I just see that one draw, it's like ill. It's a funny look, but that was a crazy game against the Packers. But Cowboys beat the Cardinals for sure. This will be Monday. And they'll improve to 4-4-1. And yeah, I mean that's really my predictions. If I had to choose games that I would like sit down and watch, of course the Ravens game tomorrow. I would want to say Vikings Lions, but not really. 100% that Chiefs Bills game. I mean that's really it. I don't know if I really want to say Broncos Texans I don't know. Giants 49ers would have been nice if everybody was healthy, but nah. I think I'll just probably go with the Ravens Dolphins and then Chiefs Bills. I know everybody's gonna be watching that Chiefs Bills game. And yeah, that's really it. Not such crazy matchups this week for football. But it's a sport full of surprises, like I said. So I mean, there might be like 2-3 upsets. We never know. But yeah, that's really it for this episode 168. Make sure you subscribe, you like, you comment, and you share this video. Check the description down below. God willing, I'll be here next week, and I'm out.